Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
It's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton here with you to bring you another week of great New Hampshire-based musicians and artists and all kinds of genres. Got a lot of interesting stuff for you tonight. But recently we had on the show a gentleman named Ape the Grim, a rapper from here in New Hampshire who's had quite a career. He's done a lot of great stuff, put out a lot of music. And we had played some of the music from his newest release called Grimfluence. But during our interview with him, because we also sat down for an interview, he mentioned his project that he did with another New Hampshire-based rapper named Undo Cotty. Back in 2009, Ape the Grim and Undo Cotty, as simply Ape and Undo, released something called Jaw and Order. And it was an album that the two of them recorded together. So I was listening to that earlier, and it's great stuff. So even though it's not necessarily recent, it's actually from 10 years ago, but it was referenced in a very recent interview, and the stuff is too good not to play it. It's just great. So we're going to open up this week with a track from that, and then everything else that we play tonight on the show on Local Outbreak will all be really new, current, recent releases, because there has been a lot of great stuff coming out recently. You know, we're getting into springtime, and every year in early spring, there seems to be a lot of new music that comes out because people were recording over the course of the winter. During the winter, a lot of musicians don't want to travel and do shows necessarily, so that seems to be a prime time to record, and then that all starts coming out in the springtime. So we do have a lot of great brand new music for you tonight. But we're going to travel back in time about 10 years, which is almost as long ago as when we started doing Local Outbreak. But this is from Jaw and Order by Ape and Undo. And this is actually the title track from that release, Jaw and Order, from Ape and Undo. And by the way, if you see the cover online, it looks like Law and Order, the TV show, but it's Jaw and Order. So let's listen to that, to the title track to kick off this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation in 100.1 The Planet.
You know, I'm a man that believes in the jaw. You know, this land is full of people doing wicked things to each other. Men will take part in all kinds of viciousness. I don't care who gets hurt. In fact, the more they get hurt, the better.
You go back to your friends, you tell them if they want to make a fight with you, they know where to find us.
Go. The paragraphmatician, listen. Hazardous is sickness, a fact I have to mention frequent. Why? It's a clause in my parole agreement. Since my mic rapes got me like 3 to 8, like freedom of speech is cool, but pleading the fifth is great. Sidestepping the prison, facing shakes is like 53 offensive tackles right in a villain's face. I Bobby Boucher, too hot to put my cool away. Thoughts twisted for instant attention when I touch heads like Aunt Laverne's daughter, the slaughter frequent. Blinding when I pull up like Venetians. That blue pit mauling chihuahuas in a Rottweiler's collar off my rocker. Caught up in a hustle where I'm trading my thoughts for dollars, like there's a cost to holler. Hear me out, money machine chatter. Got my water Bill Gates scandals within a media frenzy. I'm off the handle and too fly to land. Hovercrafts over sound scan. A triple murder charge, poet pen in hand is contraband.
Rappers looking hard, is somebody here? Till I put the mics on, then I end his career. It's Jaw and Order.
These big hats up in clubs trying to rob someone, but that's someone that you find sticking you for your funds. It's Jaw and Order.
Yeah, if all hope is lost, you know who to call. Apes on the case, it's the order of the jaw. I'm good, bad, and handsome, pound for pound the baddest. And I drink, work, and hump on the Sabbath. I deliver what matters, I never rap you bad advice. I'll spit you an abortion's worth half the price. You dip when I flip on some animal stuff, but not the rage of a thug, but a man who's fed up. See, I'm a teacher, but cool enough for a Cadillac. Who else could be the floor ripper, milf man, battle cat? You can hunt, but you can't find. You can run, but you can't hide. You can front, but you can't rhyme. No style left behind. How could I be wrong? I got the power to murk you without putting you on. I just play my position better than you play yours. Ain't shit, I'm just a jaw man doing his job. It's Jaw and Order.
16s can make you hang up your mic, switch religions, quit hip hop and go country for life. It's Jaw and Order.
My man And Sem got chased back in the day, made the cop car flip. Guess what? He got away. John Order.
This case must be cleared, even if we have to take extraordinary measures to clear it. Up until now, you look the other way. That's gotta stop. Every suspect that we bring in will be questioned by the squad. We're gonna bring them in, book them, toss them, see what they spit out. And we won't quit until we get a lead.
It's APE and MC on. Dumb diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. Disobey the jaw, you must be dumb. Dumb diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. It's APE and MC on. Dumb diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. Disobey the jaw, you must be dumb. Dumb diddy dum, you dumb dumb. Too many legions thinking satanic, they need to find God. So you need a real good spanking with that divine rod. So with your life, don't gamble because it's not yours. Y'all wanna be down with the king, but then I'm like, pause. On the MC, it sorta sounds like Run DMC. Y'all knew King James, I'm Old Testament. Basically, I 23 negligence effortless. And don't need a pistol to shoot 6 when the game's meant to. Come test me now. Area 51 done let me out. To trap John, smash those who stress me out. My logic's ill, skilled like the DJ. Ungoggable, now shit what I say. Blame soldiers, the game's over, I told ya. I spit havoc, up the flow of traffic, leave the masses panic. My thoughts cancerous, too many lyricists laxative. That's my word, me great, not by accident. What you heard? I heard someone in here said the nice and grim. I'm more than hype, I'm the great white light that pulls you in. Just for the order of things, I'll eat whatever squad you bring. Y'all talking, but all I see is food talking like Aquatine. I'm a black book of b-boy, / crooked street lawyer. You could ape the 8, but it's a bad look if he saw you. To the bean, I'm Pedroia, and I called it looky here. You'll see I'm rookie of the year, 1 second, wait. Survey says you ain't ready for 8-ish. I can see it in your liar's license and hesitation. I'm investigating what you say is unnatural, so I'll set the record straight like Ampex unraveled. It's your choice, I'm poised to destroy soon as I heard your voice. With DC, letting the circuits break like the Herculoids. Unofficial warrants and mics are the perfect noise. A return like Billy the Kid, the Murph, the Murphy boys. Do this the jaw way, it's easily the harder way. Rap now needs a Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. It's jaw in order, your party's over, already told you. Now when my friend gets jumped by 2 of you pricks, and then 8 of us coming straight ruin your shit, it's jaw in order.
When you find yourself in a fight with such viciousness, hit first if you can. And when you do hit to kill. You'll know. Don't worry. You'll know when it comes to that.
Great stuff. That is Ape and Undo with Jaw and Order. Next up, this is really interesting. A fascinating project. New release from Heidi Harris. And this is called Brace Your Numbers. Really interesting stuff. Brand new from Heidi Harris here on Local Outbreak.
Hold your tongue still. I'll come to you. Brace your numbers, and I'll come to you. We can go. Embrace your numbers. I'll come to you. We can go. We can go. We can go. the boat comes through the race today, it'll feel much of the same. Sing grace and ready, sing grace and ready. Hey, hey. When the boat comes through the race today, it'll feel much of the same. Hold your tongue still. I'll come to you. Brace your numbers, and I'll come to you. And the crows fly through the waves. So hold your tongue still. Brace your numbers. We can go, we can go, we can go, we can go, we can go.
All right, pretty interesting stuff. That was Heidi Harris, Brace Your Numbers. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, Mistaken for Strangers. Really interesting band. This is called Destroy.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Welcome back. It's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you. Next up on the show, here's a solo artist from Manchester, New Hampshire, but he goes by the name The Crucial Detail, and this song is called Licensed Anesthesiologist. Pay attention to the lyrics. It's a little wordy. Up next on this week's Local Outbreak.
Maya, your life is an operation, but we're all out of doctors and clean tools. Did you know anesthesiologists make about $42 on the hour just to put you to sleep? And I guess that could be my job, and I'd make enough money to finally keep you happy. You always say my conversations put you right to sleep. And I guess the difference between me and a licensed anesthesiologist is that they can keep people asleep and avoid the pain. And I'm sorry about that slight difference. Maya, your life is an operation on. We're all out of doctors and clean tools to use, and you just got me. And you put all of your eggs in this basket when I was only 23, and I had no clue what to do back then. And I'm gonna be honest, I still don't have any clue what to do with you. Said we can borrow his car if we wanted to, and we can go as far as we wanted to in 48 hours until he's back, because he needs to take a test on Monday morning. And I think we drive straight through the night, and if we don't stop between 87 miles an hour, we could make it to South Dakota and back if we only stop for gas once. Close my eyes now. I'm gonna ask you if you know what color they are, and don't tell me they change, because they don't. And I know you think that's cute, but they don't. And I don't think I'm gonna break your heart any worse than it was before. But still, I'm sorry you fell in love with me. I guess that's the way it's gonna be, so I'll try really hard, I promise. Harder than I've ever tried before to make it up this hill. And here's the thing, I still can't separate what you want and what you need and what you deserve, and I still can't separate what I want and what I need and what I deserve. I know I don't deserve you, and I don't even need to talk about that. I know I want you like a peach scone. And I don't know if I need you yet, but I get the worst nightmares when you're not next to me. And sometimes I forget that once upon a time ago I used to sleep alone, and I was okay back then, and then you came in for 3 or 4 months, and now you're gone, and I can't sleep alone anymore. Let's be honest, you don't deserve me. You deserve somebody much, 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 much better. And I know you don't want me, so I'm sorry to remind you that you still need me. And I don't know why you would have given me something like responsibility or control or influence over you and your beautiful mind. And I'm sorry I can't make this up in key as I go or sing these things I feel on the fly anymore. It's been 4 or 5 days since I've got enough sleep, and that's the funny thing about caffeine. They say you can get through your entire life on just a couple of cups of coffee a day and be just fine, but really you're not fine because you just want to fall asleep in your arms or my arms or anyone's arms that'll take you, and I guess nothing's changing. You said everything would change. You promised me everything would change. Okay, we're done. Yeah, we're gonna be done here.
That was The Crucial Detail with a licensed anesthesiologist. Before that, we heard Mistaken for Strangers with Destroy. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, this is a really interesting duo. They're called Hearst House, and this is Bear and Vulture. And this is a really interesting track, and I love this guy's voice. This is Hearst House next on this week's Local Outbreak.
Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
This is Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. Matt Connerton here with you. Up next, we featured this band on the show a couple times, I think, in the last couple of years. Pretty prolific. They put out a lot of stuff, but get ready. Here's something brand new. This is Swamp Temple, and this is called Dread Existence. That was Swamp Temple with Dread Existence. And let's see, before that we heard Hearse House with Bear and Vulture. Next on this week's Local Outbreak, we'll lighten it up a little bit. This is singer-songwriter Walker Smith. We've definitely featured him a number of times over the years on the show, but he's got a brand new album called Relativity. And this is the title track from it, Relativity, from singer-songwriter Walker Smith.
Father, forgive me. I'm taking a lazy way out. There's no more silver linings. The lines have been all darkened down. And if if I wake in the morning, I won't be long for this town. Give my goodbyes in a warning, I'll never come back around to this place. The faster you move, the slower time goes. In these days, everything that you left standing still. So slow down, won't you? Just hesitate, please. Show some sympathy. Think how it used to be. Oh, brother, forgive me. I don't have a lot left to say. It's one way or the other, but we've been on this one for days. Drifting as time separates us, our feet stuck firm in the sand. Take what you think that I owe you, can't give you what's not in my hand anymore. The faster you move, the slower time goes. And these days, everything that you left standing still. So slow down, won't you? Just hesitate, please. Show some sympathy. Think how we used to be. Darkness all around us, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, I will light a fire if you stay. There's darkness all around us, it's okay, it's okay. The faster you move, the slower time goes. In these days, everything that you left standing still. So slow down.
It was Walker Smith with Relativity. By the way, I've seen Walker Smith live, and he is fantastic. If you get the opportunity, you definitely want to check him out. Next on Local Outbreak, now here's another interesting project. It's called Patient Sound. And the song is called Who Am I to Try to Make Sense of Your Life? Another one of those long, wordy titles. But this is interesting stuff. Next on this week's Local Outbreak.
Is it a gift that I can see things how they are? Or am I cursed? Is this a joke at all? Chills, but I could see right to your bones. I've been used too much, it's what I feel like in my heart. lines that entangle the way. Maybe you'll show me your heart one and my soul is inside somewhere. I was starting to think you could find
That is Patient Sound with Who Am I to try to make sense of your life. Next on Local Outbreak, let's keep it going. Here's this project is called Sunshine Daydream, and we've played them a lot on the show. Extremely prolific. They just keep putting out more stuff. And this is called Black Moon, the Remix by Sunshine Daydream.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here. Thanks for joining me for another great edition of Local Outbreak featuring the musical talent that exists here in the Granite State, and there is so much of it. Well, we're going to bookend the show. We opened with something from Ape and Undo, And we're going to close with something from Ape and Undo. And I particularly love this track because it samples one of my all-time favorite artists. So here it is, Ape and Undo, and this is called So Wrong, to close out this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Look, there's rules to follow, meant not to be broke. Bro. Say, they would dab you with one hand, stab you with the other hand. Right in your back, you thought it was your man. When he met your girl, he had some other plans. It take two to tango, but that's just a dance. You hit from two angles, her and him. No wonder why you hurt, fam. They did you dirty, man, I know it. I say,
let me get it off my chest and express why I did this. Cause I was on to your secret for a minute. That's my word. Didn't think I'd hear about you at the Freaknik. Proposing indecent to Sigma Phi Steven. Cell number 1-800-223-N. Oh, why you looking shocked like you find it hard believing? Never thought I'd be raspy to check your jeans in. You know I'm wide awake, but you tried to catch me sleeping. And even if I didn't find out that way, let me put you on to something. Steven's my cousin, now how you feel, huh? I had mad thoughts of bringing crazy drama to him. Slice his face, cock and throw the 9 llama to him. But off your friend while I videotape and throw that tape up in a VCR with a no boot, press play. Dude should've known he was wrong. If he would've caught me on a foul note, he would've sang me the same song.
They would dab you with one hand, stab you with the other hand. Right in your back, you thought it was your man. When he met your girl, he had some other plans. It take two to tango, but that's just a dance. You hit from two angles, her and him. No wonder why you hurt, fam. They did you dirty, man, I know it. I say, oh yes, it is hard to forget Sarah Marshall. Isn't that dirty like burying a fossil? Gave the box to your boy, let him get the waffle. And he's not loyal. Used to be carpool tunnel, that's your right hand. Used to carpool through the tunnel when you're driving. Goddamn, not him. Hot damn, oh, here we go again. You got me quoting Lil' Kim. It be the closest of your friends that'll move like a thief does. Never broke in, cause you showed them where the key was. Under the doormat locked. Where your girl doormat, cause that's the doormat knock. Dad put her Red Sox up by his Red Sox hat. The code we follow has just been cracked. Hoes and pimps say your bitch chose him, but this ain't Oakland, he ain't no. They would dab you with one hand, stab you with the other hand. Right in your back, you thought it was your man. When he met your girl, he had some other plans. It take two to tango, but that's just a dance. You hit from two angles, her and him. No wonder why you hurt, fam. They did you dirty, man, I know it. I say,
and I would never wish anything like this upon a good kid for nothing. It's my worst fear confirmed. I was a good kid for nothing. It's not supposed to happen to me, man. Nope, not again. Not from someone who got loyalty on his skin. Not someone from my trap crew, someone I showed the way. But when your jaw got a bad tooth, you know if it came to beat the brain out my so-called friend until my head is numb. Cause that's the worst thing that you could do to anyone. And it happens round here, so much shit is unreal. Everyone do what everyone feel. How you feel, you go through the day seeing them fake people who have their cake and eat it too. That's what a snake need to do. And they do it like it's nothing. It's disgusting without a doubt. Ain't nothing like that burning in your stomach when you just found out what a friend does your deed. That's a friend indeed. A friend who bleeds one bite of ass ain't worth losing a friend like me. But you know what, I wanna say thanks just the same. Cause I align with her love and she been through the same thing. Timing's insane, I can't even explain. But it's the same slimy games how my family was made. For those who mess around or the one who they say they love. Catch it from your friend, hit your heart like a fatal slug. You can't say sorry now, you a punk. I hope it chews you up, I hope it chews you up.
They would tap you with one hand, stab you with the other hand. Right in your back, you thought it was your man. When he met your girl, he had some other plans. It take two to tango, but that's just a dance. You hit from two angles, her and him. No wonder why you hurtin', fam. They did you dirty, man, I know it. I say,
shit does make me sick.
As you know you're wrong.
People are crazy.
As you know you're wrong.
Can't trust anybody. This happened to me back in the day. It changed my life. To happen again, like what, 12 years later. Now, this is some high school shit, man. You don't do that to your friends. I'm good now, though, you know. Got somebody very special would never do that to me. Big up to everybody out there who's real with it. Big up to all my real friends. My trap jaw affiliates. Y'all need a new New Year's resolution. Let's try to be a better person. I hope you learn from it though.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.